Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hector, Badge of Carnage. We're still in episode 2, Senseless Acts of Justice. Let's get right back into the action. I'll see you there. Okay, so here we are. We are back in the evidence room, I guess you'd call it. We passed some stuff over to the lovely lady there who's hacking away at someone's large intestine by the look of it. We've got our little psychic looking through some of the city records, and we've handed over some of the tech stuff. We have a few places to visit though now, thank you to the map that we were provided. Let's go see where we can go. Let's go to Doreen's first.
Doreen's nail bar and army surplus. Beauty products and guns. I just sprained me brain thinking about it. And while we're at it, who are these clowns?
Well, they look like wonderful gentlemen who I guess we'll be speaking to.
Hot diggity, you're pale. Did you forget to remove your shirt before adding the bleach?
Been sitting on this plastic chair all day, hooked up, waiting for my art to pump some blood into my arm to earn a bit of hard cash.
And I thought my day was crap.
Does sound like a pretty grim setup he's living.
How long have you been sitting here?
Almost an hour.
And the bag's only a quarter full.
I'm on to my 5th bag.
I brought bodies to the morgue that were fresher than you.
Hey, you seem like a nice guy. Think you could help me out a bit?
I know I'm gonna regret this, but how?
Just a pint or two, just to get me through to the end of the week.
Sorry, did you just hit me up for a blood loan?
Just enough to fill this bag, then I can stop at that chippy on the way home.
Your kids need a father more than they need chips.
They'll manage.
I don't give blood. I usually spill other people's
Threatening
if they
message.
start to get on my wick.
Go on, give me a drop. As a freebie, I'll throw in the office stationery. How'd you like a box of only 1 year out-of-date wall planners?
I'll pass.
Or I'll hit you up with a couple of packets of US letter printer paper.
No.
Blasphemy. Good old British A4 is all I'll ever use. Same printer paper as the Queen of England herself.
Exactly.
Are you seriously asking me for blood? What's in it for me?
Oh, come on, I'm not a bad man. Help me out. If I was in your place, I'd do anything to help a friend in need. Give you the shirt off me back, I would.
He would, you know. Nice guy, that Barry.
Oh, don't mention it, Ted.
So, what brings you to the drip for Dush?
You would not believe how much the demand for door-to-door office supplies has plummeted.
I blame the internet. But then I blame the internet for just about everything.
I've turned to selling my own rapidly diminishing blood. If I don't, my wife will be forced to shop at Lidl.
Look,
You don't
I've
need much
already
shop at
established
Lidl.
you're a loser. There's no need to give me the backstory to prove it. It's been real. Excuse me, is it?
Correct. Okay, we'll go into Doreen's nail bar and army surplus. Great contrast
I'll
to camo
steal
and pink.
myself. Who knows what's in there?
Then, shock horror, the Bags and Beyond sales assistant lifts the last Gigi Logie out of the window and sells it. No. I knew, I practically died right there. What did you do? Well, what any girl would, of course. I waited patiently for the cow to exit the shop and I shot her in the fat leg. You didn't. I did her a favour. She would have been the Queen of Ming with that handbag and her permatan. What did you use, the semi-auto? Yup, good old dependable semi. You're absolutely right. Very practical. I can tell you now, it'll come in super handy when sale season rolls round. Welcome to Doreen's Nail Bar and Army Surplus. Clapper's Rig's foremost destination for all your manicure and military needs.
This woman looks a lot like one of the aunts in Sabrina the Teenage Witch from back in the day. So that makes me not trust her immediately. Does she want an old gun?
I'm Detective Inspector Hector. I'm investigating a terrorist attack that occurred earlier today.
Are you now? Well, I don't mind telling you, I have a bit of a thing for the good guys. I'd love to find out what's really behind the badge.
Oh, bugger. Not one of these conversations. Are you the owner of this establishment?
I am indeed. Doreen's the name. Pleasure to meet you.
Well, you don't know that yet, do you?
Well, you're pleasurable to my eye so far.
You really think so?
Huh, I'll try anything once.
Oh dear. You may try syphilis once, but you get it to keep.
Would you mind examining an item I have in my possession?
Oh, I'll examine anything you like, big stuff.
Look, I thought very hard about that last sentence to phrase it in a way that you couldn't possibly think I was flirting with you. If I'd said, would you mind running your hands over me weapon, it would have been a totally different story.
I don't know what you're on about.
I'll need to know if you've retained any record of who purchased this rifle.
Very bad shape. Yeah, I remember this one. Took me a while to get the shaft sprung correctly. I'm sure you don't have that problem, officer.
Oh. Do you know who last acquired it?
I might. Over there I have a filing cabinet with all the signed sales receipts from the past 30 days. But I operate on a strict privacy guarantee with all my customers.
Oh, just what I need. An honest criminal. Seriously, I need that information.
I can't just hand over my keys to any man who walks in off the street. I get repeat business because I'm faithful to my customers. I'm just a faithful kind of girl. Except when I'm not.
Oh, cripes. Look, it's really important that I get into your filing cabinet.
Sorry, you're not getting any access to my private area.
Oh, don't say it, don't say it.
At least not until you've taken me out to dinner first.
Oh, can't take much more of her.
I agree with you, sir.
What sort of services do you offer here?
Our services include manicures, pedicures, oiling, barrel scouring, waxing, tanning, reloading, calibrating, head and hand massage, firing pin or hair replacement and therapy.
What sort of therapy?
Anything from aroma to post-traumatic stress.
Do you do gift vouchers?
We do. Available on request after a 3-day waiting period and full background check.
Do you have a license to sell weapons?
Of course I do. I'm legal. Barely.
I don't need any beauty treatment.
Let me see your hands.
I'm not comfortable with you touching me.
Oh, come on. Just one then. Ooh, nasty. Your skin definitely needs a bit of rejuvenation. We offer an intensive therapy for dry, parched, powder-burned hands. An exfoliating sweet pomegranate hot oil treatment followed by a moisturizing warm towel massage. And a complimentary 23-round extension for your shotgun.
Brilliant.
I don't need any guns either.
If you're unsure, we can make it easy for you. Take our What Firearm Suits Your Lifestyle questionnaire.
Any specials today?
I recommend the Sniper's Combo. Pick one item of precision artillery and we'll throw in a relaxing eye therapy session and a hand massage. Remember to breathe out as you squeeze the trigger.
Fair enough.
Any other specials?
Surveillance special. That's a pair of night vision goggles and an ear candling.
Doreen,
I like you, Hector. It's undeniable there's chemistry between us.
the only thing between us is a glass cabinet full of merkins and a sense of awkwardness.
You really want access to my private records? Let's just say I'm willing to be persuaded.
By records, you actually mean the physical ones with customer signatures on.
Oh, it'll be physical, all right. Geez, you never let up with your flirting, do you?
I can assure you that's the last thing I'm doing. Oh, are you asking me out?
No, you're asking me out. I've got something you want, and you've got something I want.
What do I have, dare I ask, that you want?
I'd like to learn more about your interrogation techniques.
I'll bring me truncheon.
Oh, now you're talking.
Isn't there a much less contrived way of gaining access to your files?
Afraid not. If you really want to impress me, why don't you take me out for a nice dinner?
Depends on what you mean by nice. I know a nice little kebab place down on...
Oh, detective. You don't impress a girl with a kebab.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but what if it's a particularly thick and meaty one?
Gonna have to do better than that.
Damn, I was sure that would hook her. Just lingering, thanks. Good day, miss.
It's Mrs. actually. Mrs. Leisha Pelchester of the Pelchesters. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Oh, well, perhaps I haven't. Horrible accent. No offence, but it is, and you know it.
Weren't you in Cloudy with a Chance of Meat and Balls?
No.
Shame, that's a family favourite of mine. Wait a second, Polchester? Shorty Polchester of Clatters United?
The very same?
Oh, Shorty. I've lost many a shilling to that overpaid, groin-injuring, overrated public tosspot. Say, wasn't he the one that got the entire English women's football team pregnant during a 2007 World Cup training session in the Algarve?
You didn't believe that story, did you? You're probably one of those guys that reads the papers.
Well, he can read, so that puts him ahead of most of the game in this area of the country.
So, you're the latest bit of crumpet that's masqueraded as Shorty's missus, then?
The latest? The one and only, you mean? The love of Shorty's life?
But I thought Shorty was shacked up with some brunette tart that used to present the coveted 3 to 4 p.m. jewellery section of the PVC shopping channel. Just once I wish I could have been that 4-carat sovereign pendant depicting the entire cast of Hotel Babylon she was running her fingers over.
It was 8 carat, thank you very much.
That was you? Well, bugger me. So, you and Shorty are a happy pair then?
Totally. The press even have a name for us, you know, like Brangelina or Benifer. They call us Shisha.
Good job your name wasn't Kitty.
Ah, silly. My name is Leisha.
Bit of shit-based banter, always good.
Getting a head-to-toe makeover. Big night planned.
Every night's a big night when you're me, darling. Tonight I've managed to pull some strings and get us a romantic table for 2 at Sexy Chic Shayla Buffet.
Bedroom eyes from Shorty and a steaming trough of warm meat. That's actually on my bucket list.
Honey, it's on everybody's bucket list.
How would one go about scoring a table at Shayla Buffet?
Easy. Just be me.
As much as I'd love that to happen, I'd never get anything done. I'd just stay at home and play with me fake breasts all day.
Ah, yeah. Sundays are the best.
I need a table at Shayla Buffet.
Better head down there and sit on a cancellation standby then, darling. You can't have my table. I'm so excited about tonight. A flock of wild sheep couldn't get me to call it off. Unless those sheep came in the form of unequivocal proof that my shorty was messing around with some fat slag floozy, which would never happen because I'm his one and only.
I'll just bet you are.
That's a challenge for me there, I think.
No, I really, really need your table at Shayla Buffet.
Nice try, but it's just me and Shorty tonight.
For now.
Ciao, darling.
Mwah, mwah.
They're not really my colour. Gift baskets of scented oils for loved ones. Gift baskets of live grenades for loathed ones. Ugh, ball bags, that's foul.
Wouldn't suit your love.
Ew, have to shake out the nail clippings somewhere along the way.
Figured I'll just see if I could pick anything else up in this general vicinity. Okay, I think that might be it from here. Oh, let's go back out. See what other damage we can...
I'm an alpha male! Get me out of here!
I did have guns in, to be fair.
Great, now I smell like lavender.
Right, where should we visit next? Go to the station. Oh, stupid. I thought it meant train station, not police station. That makes sense. Let's go to Furry Furnace.
Oh my holy hell. Who comes up with this stuff?
Ah, look at who's on the door as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Stand aside, Kong. Why not? It's not like you've got a queue here.
Dress
You want me to wear a dress?
code
You serious? A dress code? Here?
shirt
Ah, figures. The one day of me life I sacrificed me shirt for the good of the town. And look where it gets me. I don't have any coins. That means the only call I can make is 999, and I'm sure Wadsworth is too busy for a chinwag.
Okay, let's try the beef mart. It's a very elaborate cutting technique this gentleman has.
Old Dunderbeck's Mince-O-Matic, the meat dealer's equivalent of money laundering.
I'm going to give that to the guy
There's
who's
got to be
asking for it.
something wrong with any meat product you can drink.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I think I'll give that bucket of blood to the gentleman who asked for blood.
Never know when you're going to need a mitt full of dead bugs.
Yeah, surprisingly that was actually something I could pick up. I didn't think that was going to be correct.
Compared to the meat, zapped fly actually smells pretty good. Arse in blood.
Brilliant.
I'd like a pound of bollocks, please, my good man.
a pound of... Wait a minute! I know that voice!
Very ominous
Hector,
music.
you old truffle pig, still snuffling around in the offal, I see.
How's the bloodlust? Beef cheeks? Slaughtered anything airy lately?
Well, I never. Old Hector, it's been a while since you graced these parts. You gone veggie or something?
Not a chance. Still as carnivorous as ever. The preferred mealtime dish is still meat with a side order of meat, washed down with a glass of meat.
I take it your lunchtime bite is still the classic Hector sandwich?
Indeed it is. One slice of buttered bread between two slabs of cooked ham.
Oh, Hector, we shared such fond meat-themed good times. I've yet to meet anyone that appreciates a boneless shin as much as you do. Now, what can I do for you, old friend?
You've always been my go-to guy on meat-connected cases, right?
Aye, we've had some fantastic, disgusting times, haven't we?
You're not kidding. Remember the Cenopod Savaloy case?
Hector, we swore we'd never speak of it again. A one-off and never to be repeated jolly. If it's anything like Cenopod, the answer is no.
Listen, Kentuckan, I need you to take a look at something for me.
Seems I've done more favours for you than I've had gristle in me teeth.
Well, don't forget, I did let you in on one of the only two methods of how to legally kill someone.
Only I wish I knew that before they put me away for 12 years. You still haven't told me the second method.
Maybe one of these days.
I'll hold you to that. Now, what have you got?
Get your schnozzle round that. Tell me what you make of it.
Oh, interesting. Narrowing it down, the protein traces are a young breed, continental European, possibly Charolais.
What about the sauce itself?
The sauce-based ingredients are from a recognisable supply, but have been simmered in a large vat, made in bulk, and filled out with cheap white vinegar.
I don't need a full ingredients list, just take a swing at it.
If I had to make a call, I'd say it has all the hallmarks of Chez Le Buffet restaurant.
Ah, the plot thickens again.
Except...
Something tells me it's not their usual in-house formula. It's been a while since I tore up a Hereford Angus in there, but judging by this, their quality has considerably dropped. Anyway, that's about as close as I'm gonna get you.
Thanks, old friend.
You did okay.
Don't mention it to anyone. Seriously though, don't.
Okay.
Do you supply to Chez Le Buffet?
No longer. When they said they were expanding into a new business venture, exploiting every part of the carcass, including the hoof, I had to draw a line.
You never told me you had standards.
What can I say? Beef is my life.
Ah, Dunderbeck, there's more to life than meat, you know.
Oh, Hector, you say the funniest things sometimes.
So, still business as usual.
Oh, they keep sending out these pesky health inspectors.
How are you still open?
Funny, they never seem to make it back to head office to process their findings. Word of advice, to your ears only, dear Hector. Avoid the second sale bin on the left, marked veal.
You look good. Have you lost weight?
You're not kidding, shed 14 stone last month.
Holy mother. Atkins?
No, no, the divorce papers finally went through.
What's the latest on the block?
Have you tried the warm black pudding frappuccino in the slushy machine behind you?
Sounds, wholesome.
Just the thing on a chilly winter day after a meat pudding. I'm in a good mood, take as much as you like.
Already have.
Meat pudding?
Good wholesome fat wrapped around tender carcass extremity offcuts in a delicious sauce of blood, gristle and selected herbs. Warmed in the oven for 6 hours, then iced.
Bellissimo.
Can't be any worse than your briskets and cream.
You'd be surprised.
Got any wafer thin ham?
You insult me. You should know I don't make any cuts under 5 inches. Try Valueland, pansy.
Fair enough.
Always a pleasure.
Don't be a stranger.
Let's go to Chez Le Buffet then. Well, I'm going to talk to the man with the cow udders on his head, obviously.
Welcome to Chez Le Buffet Takeaways. Order number, please.
Number 58008. That's my badge number, punk, and I order you to cooperate.
Whatever, boss.
Do you recognise this sauce?
Butterfly? Or maybe a ballerina?
Butterfly? It's not a blimmin' Rorschach test, you jackanape. I was talking about the sauce.
Oh. Oh, that case, truth is it actually looked like a man sodomising a city bus.
Awesome.
What can you tell me about the man who ordered this sauce?
You for real?
It's very important, and may I remind you that by failing to answer correctly, you may be charged with... aiding and abetting a fugitive of justice.
How does that work?
When the courts come down hard, and they will, beef jockey, all the fingers will be pointing at you, the boy who let him get away because he couldn't be asked to remember his face.
Oh, yeah, sure thing. You just have to remember mine first.
So, can you confirm with absolute clarity that this sauce came from your restaurant?
Confirmed? Well, actually, not absolute clarity. Where did you find it?
In an abandoned building in the industrial estate, covering about 200 square feet of the interior.
Oh, fiddlesticks. He must be back at it.
Who is?
A delivery driver for beef on demand.
So what is your beef on demand driver back at exactly?
Same old tricks, same old pranks. You know, the usual.
Actually, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Can't grass or he could get done for assault.
You're about to get done with assault.
Seems I've said too much already.
Is this British beef I would be clogging my colon with?
Do you want the official response?
The truth would be a refreshing change.
It's actually a South African zebu, but it was processed in Britain, so it can be classed as British beef.
What the chuff is a zebu? I'm not eating
I
some
know what that is.
poncho-wearing, moustache-sporting sorry excuse for a cow.
Not quite.
What have you got for someone with no cash or debit card?
I've got a slightly snotty middle finger.
I'll pass.
No, really, free of charge.
One order of barbecue sauce to go, please.
You can't just order sauce.
Let's try.
So, what's this beef on demand then?
It's our new service. All you can eat beef delivered right to your door. Any cut, any sauce, any time, anywhere.
Sweet Enola Gay, why did I not know about this? That might be the best business idea I've ever heard since those hard hats with beer cans attached.
That's right. Beef on demand. You order, we slaughter.
Nice slogan, only rhymes in Britain though.
Much me.
So, would beef on demand deliver to the industrial estate?
Oh, sure. Is that where you found the stain? The industrial estate?
Wait a minute, I never said anything about the industrial estate. It's you! You're the terrorist!
What?
That always works on TV.
Right.
Might I be able to speak to your delivery driver from Beef on Demand?
I am not at liberty to divulge that information.
Oh, look who got a law degree for their birthday.
The security of our drivers is of the utmost importance to Shayla Buffet.
Oh, really? But sending them out into Clapper's Reek with a truckload of meat with nothing to protect them from the horns of ravenous tramps that roam the streets is considered good company practice, is it?
And that is game, set and match for Hector there.
How do I get hold of this mobile meat machine?
Simple. You sign up for the service.
How much is the service?
Our executive beef on demand package has a £500 a month sign-up fee.
You what? I could purchase the cow for that.
You could, but you still wouldn't get the number of the driver.
Come on, son, let's not make this any more painful than it needs to be. Cough up the number, no pun intended.
Customers only.
What if I was to leave a nice crisp £5 note on your desk?
Then I would take the note and put it in my pocket and tell you that the number is for customers only.
Listen, unless you want me to rearrange your snot-encrusted features all over your face into an even more grotesque arrangement than God saw fit to give you, give me the delivery driver's number!
No cashy, no numby. Now, are you going to order something or not?
Never mind, not hungry.
He's got to be dying of some shit.
It's a St. Martyr's of the Ephemeral Rosary full frontal nuns charity calendar from 3 years ago. It only gets better with age.
I'm sure it does. No.
Hey, isn't there some show on now about conjoined octuplets?
Really? Those shows are so gross. What channel?
It's called 8 Heads 1 Arse or something. Keep flipping, you'll find it.
I like that.
Right, I'll need a table for 2.
Looking at sir, I am inclined to agree. What date would sir require?
How about the 12th of right flipping now?
Oh, 11 pardons. Sir has a reservation with us today?
Of course, how dare you suggest otherwise?
Under what name, sir?
Shorty and Licia Polchester.
And that would make you Monsieur Polchester?
Yes, I am he.
Of course you are. Right this way.
Thanks, bucko. Wait, you're directing me to the takeaway counter.
Yes, it was not difficult to see through your ruse. Unless, of course, sir, you may have possibly eaten Madame Polchester, because if that were the case, I might believe you.
Yes, I did, in the car on the way over.
I did say might, I sadly do not. But may I say that was a very nice try, yes? Good day.
I actually don't have a reservation.
Ah, excellent. My sense of intuition has not gone amiss.
Not even looking me
Please
in the
order
eyes.
substandard items wrapped in brown paper from the side of the room that is not where I am. Good day.
Okay, right. We're going to get in there just yet. We're going to go in here and we're going to go back to Doreen's.
Nah, can't be asked. Yo, Barry, here's a gallon for you. Knock yourself out.
Oh, thank you, sir. You're a true saint.
If only you knew.
So, what'll it be in exchange, chum? The sticky labels or the wall planner?
Hey? No, none of that. I want the shirt off your back, like you said.
The shirt? All right. Well, I didn't think you'd... oh, see, this is the lucky shirt my dead auntie brought me.
No,
Now
it
my
really
lucky shirt.
tugs on my heartstrings, but a deal's a deal. Shirt. He's got you there, Barry.
Well, you drive a hard bargain, friend. Here you go.
Something doesn't quite feel right. Ah. Oh, little neat, it'll do. He must have had a case of the sweats. Ugh.
Well, we sorted that out. I'll go in here and see if there was any more of these donation tins. There's not. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go here and we'll try and get into the furry furnace, which is a sentence I never thought I'd have to say.
Stand back, big fella. You'll crease the shirt. Good boy. Might be a biscuit in it.
Come on, boys, be sinful. I'll strip to be sure. How about a Hail Mary to see some more?
And they say church is boring.
Hey, Jesus, I'm working me ones off here. You might stay awake, like.
I don't know what to do here.
Hey
Who's
guys,
gentleman
what
here?
you watching?
Brilliant.
Can't a guy get a drink around here? Nice one! I'll play that next!
Okay.
You're never out of luck with a snoofy in your pocket.
Okay, I don't know what I bought there, but
Ah, crap, this one's out of order. Whoa! Whoa! Yo, baby, yo! Shake that nasty thing!
Your opening gambit struck me as laden with contempt or misogyny.
I'm just trying to be friendly.
okay.
Right then, what have they done to the confessional to rip the last foundations of decency out of this place? This some kind of peep show? Ah, come on, ladies, open up and give us a look-see. Sit down, my son. What's this for? Punch and bleeded Judy? Take a wee seat. All right, Daddy-o, I'll play your little game. Now, how long has it been since your last confession? "41, no wait, 42, 40, what year is it again? I see. And what sins have you committed lately? I drank 2 bottles of Lambert's home-brewed mead without asking permission. And what do you think might be an appropriate penance for such an atrocity? What about a neatly typed apology to the Pope? I could get Lambert started on it right away. That'd probably do the trick quite nicely. There now. Are you unburdened? Go in peace, my child. Why don't you get comfortable and we'll have a wee chat, shall we? Yous have come to the right place, my child. Now, how long has it been since your last confession? As much as I'm enjoying this little charade, do you think you could help me find a terrorist? I see. And what sins have you committed lately? I had Osama bin Laden, but I let him go because he promised me 77 virgins in the afterlife. And what do you think might be an appropriate penance for such an
Couldn't resist
atrocity?
that.
I'll become a friend of the Catholic Church on Facebook. That'll probably do the trick quite nicely. There now. Are you unburdened? Go in peace, my child.
I have a feeling I'm going to need to come back to him with more. Snoofies. What can I do with Snoofies? Okay.
Well, that was one of the most surreal experiences I've ever had in a strip club.
Hang on,
What the hell? Where did that guy come from?
I wish I could shake this dirty habit.
Right, let's speak to Joe Blow over here.
Hey, don't I know you? Course you do, mate. Yeah, you're Shorty Polchester, centre left half back wing defence from Clappers United. Look, mate, lovely. You want a souvenir or something? Nah, that's all right. What, nothing? How about my fag end when I'm done with it? Hand it down to your kids? No, thanks. Won't say no to an old one, though. Piss off, you bloody binooker. And it seems like such a nice fella on TV interviews. Shorty Polchester. I thought you'd done a Bosman off to
Please
Ardchester.
transfer.
Did, mate, but I'm back. Turns out Archester's full of woofters who frown on a competitive approach to training.
What you doing out front of this hole? Surely you earn enough money not to have to root around at the bottom of the gene pool with these pigs in knickers.
I wish, mate. Lost all me dosh investing in some iPhone penalty shootout game.
You still hold the record for the most penalties conceded in a single match?
37 penalties for Tottenham in 1984, mate. And it would have been more if they hadn't run out of centre forwards.
Soft gits.
I know, mate.
So, I saw you coming out of the confessional just there.
Oh, really? Did you now, mate?
Yeah, you came out right after me.
Interesting, mate, because I didn't see you in there. In there, I mean.
I didn't see you in the confessional either.
Well, you must have seen me because I was definitely in there. You get me?
Yeah, well, I too was in there.
In there or in there?
Is there a difference, or is there a difference?
Exactly, mate. Right on the bleeding what's it. Bleeding what's it, eh, mate? There've been times in here, I can tell you.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, eh?
Not a flaming clue. About that confessional.
Yeah, mate?
Had a rather odd chat with the priest.
Did you now, mate? How long was the old chat then? Eh? How long exactly?
Well, I'm not sure why you would be interested.
Well, let me put it this way, which might shed some mutual light on things. Would you say it was about, I don't know, 6 minutes and 8 seconds, eh?
Nah, more like 3 minutes 10, 15 tops.
Never mind, sorry to waste your time, mate.
Okay, I'll go down that conversational route one more
Had a
time.
rather odd chat with the priest.
Did you now, mate? How long?
Well,
Go through that bit.
Well, let me put it this. Would you say it was about?
yes, in fact, I think it was exactly 6 minutes and 8 seconds.
All right. If it was, must have been very rewarding then, eh?
Yeah, cleansing even.
Cleansing, not bloody likely, mate. I like you, dirty bugger.
I don't know what I've just said I did there.
You spend much time in there?
Mate, I go in there just about every time I have an impure thought. What about you?
What about me?
You ever have any, impure thoughts then, eh, mate?
Does wanting to crack open someone's skull on the pavement and pour lemon juice on it count as an impure thought?
You know it, mate. Whatever gets you going, eh?
Yeah, mate.
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Okay, I think there's more investigating to be done, but I think this is where we're going to leave this episode. It's been a lot of talking, but I feel like we've progressed the story nicely. I have a rough idea of where I'm going to take things going forward. Hope you have enjoyed this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, do leave a like and subscribe for more content if you haven't done so already. I've been ScottBGaming, and until next time, I will see you around.